to the next episode of Magic in the Kitchen. I'm your host, Jennifer. Wonderful to see you here back. So now we're going to do a favorite treat of mine. It came back over the holiday season. It's still available now. It is in the Germany section of World Showcase. It's in the caramel kuchen. I probably am butchering that. The caramel store. You can mobile order this, and there are some amazing treats there. This one is the gingerbread salted caramel sandwich cookie. It was the best cookie I've ever eaten, so I've been craving it. So now we're gonna make it. So I have started some caramel. I have 1 cup of granulated white sugar, normal sugar that you would always use. You're going to put it in here, put it on medium heat, and you're just going to let it dissolve and melt. Do not stir it. You have to keep an eye on it. This is my second batch already because my sugar crystallized and it burnt. I could smell it. If you smell it burning, you need to start over. So what you're gonna do, instead of stirring, you're gonna take your pan and you're gonna swirl it. That way all of the sugar is hitting the heat. I am almost there, and I'll show you the color here in a second. When you get to a certain point, then you can definitely stir it. Another thing to have is you want to have all your other ingredients out. All of these need to be at room temperature. That way you are not cooling the caramel down too much. So you have 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Unsalted. You have a 1/2 cup of heavy cream or heavy whipping cream. You have your vanilla. You'll need 1 teaspoon. And then also 1 teaspoon of salt because it is salted caramel that we are making. This recipe is going to be used for the buttercream and the caramel inside of the sandwich cookie. So we are going to start with this first because this needs to cool before you can do anything else. So, all right. So I am to the point where I want to break up a couple pieces. There. And if you can see, that is the color that it is right now. Okay? So, you want to get it to the point where it's all dissolved and it's bubbling, because then you get to add in other ingredients to make it a caramel. I'm excited. This is my favorite. I've used this caramel in my coffee after I'm done because, you know, who doesn't? Then I've used it to dip apples in, whatever leftovers I had. It's good caramel. And the caramel store in Germany is based off the Werther's caramel. You can get the caramel popcorn that is iconic, and it definitely comes home with me every single trip we drive, so that is our snack when we drive home. I wish I would have gotten more of these cookies while we were there. So, definitely take advantage of this. It is, like I said, it's still available. I'm not sure when it will leave. It always comes back around the holiday times because gingerbread, holidays. But it is still there currently, so I don't know. Take advantage of it when you're there. All right, so we are to the point where I can take a little stir for the caramel, and I will show you. See, mostly all melted. Since I still have a lot on this, I'm going to take my other spatula and put it back in there. Because no one wants to lose all of this caramel. No way. Alright. So I'm going to let this come up a little bit. It's got to start bubbling a little bit. Once it is dissolved, you're going to want it to make sure all the sugar all of it is dissolved. Because if it's not, your caramel will be gritty. You want a nice smooth caramel. So I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes before I even started this. So make sure do not walk away from this, because I did once and it almost burnt, and it burnt. I tried saving it and it wasn't there. You definitely want to not have little kiddos around. My sous chef, we did not want to have him here because, let's face it, yeah, melted sugar and a toddler don't mix. So, all All right, we are almost to the point where I can add my 6 tablespoons of butter. So my trick is to cut it into tablespoon little pieces. That way it melts more evenly in your caramel. All right. Let's see. All right, we are there. All of the little parts of sugar are all melted, and you want to hit it before it starts burning. So now we're going to add in the butter. You're going to hear it bubble and sizzle. You want to just keep stirring it. Ooh, it just popped up. See the steam coming? All right, you want to just keep stirring until the butter is melted. All right. Once the butter is incorporated, we're going to cook it for about 2 minutes. So, alrighty. Perfect. All right, now you're going to let it sit. You are not going to touch it. We're going to leave it for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, welcome back. So it has been 2 minutes. The butter has solidified, I would say, into the caramel. And now, it's okay, bud, in a minute. All right, and now we're going to add in our room temperature cream. Add it slowly, okay? You're gonna hear it sizzle. And you're gonna see the steam. You wanna get that all in there. Perfect, it's all there. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna let it sit there, thicken up a little bit, and now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I don't measure. All right, now let's cook this for 1 minute while stirring, because we are to the point now where this will burn. And it's bubbling, so be very, very careful. We are to the point where if you touch it, it's going to burn. No little kids around. All right, so we're almost to that consistency that I want. Do not add the salt yet. You want to let it cool down for a little bit and then add your salt. If you add it now, the whole thing becomes a little too salty. All right. Almost there. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Add this in with the ginger cookie and the creaminess of the salted caramel buttercream. Yum. So during our latest trip at Disney, we did the cookie stroll for the Festival of the Holidays. Granted, all of those cookies were delicious, and those cookies were only $2.50. Well worth it in my opinion. But to be honest, this cookie that we are making today was the best cookie of the festival, of Epcot, of everything. If you have a chance to get it and get 2. All right, we are to the point. So it is thicker and glossy. That it is perfect. All right, so I'm bringing it over. So it's just kind of flopping. It will thicken as it cools. So let's see if I can do this to show you inside. Wonderful. So the best thing is when you scoop it and you have your spoon go through it, that you see the bottom of the pan. There. That's the consistency that you want. So now we are going to set it aside for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we are going to add the salt in it. So once we are done with that, I'm going to put it in, I like to cool mine in a mason jar. That way, the glass protected, all of that. And then once everything is cool, we will come back and we will make our ginger cookies. All right, see you in a bit. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right, part 2. It's time to make the cookies, right?
Yeah.
I got my sous chef, and what is your name? Benjamin. That's right. All right, so in here we have 1.5 cups of, what's in there? Say butter. Butter. And we're going to add a cup of sugar. Cup of sugar. And a cup of brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
And eggs.
Not yet. We'll do the eggs here in a minute. All right. So ready? We're going to cream the butter and sugar together. Yeah.
Let's go.
Is it cooking?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see it. What's he doing?
We're still making cookies.
We're making cookies. Are you going to eat them all?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit once it starts incorporating. And these, yep, we're going to leave that like that. Ready? All right, it's all incorporated. Now we are going to add in our eggs. Make sure everything is at room temperature. Or wait, I lied. We're going to add in molasses. No, I'll let Mama do this part.
I'll do this.
Okay. We have 1/2 cup of molasses.
Yeah. Mom, I put it there. Yeah, that's good.
There we go.
Let's try the eggs.
Yep. And now we're going to do the eggs. Not yet. Hang on. All right. First, what we're going to do is we're going to scrape down the sides. My mixer. Yeah. Let's push it down. Scrape the sides so everything is all. Yeah, we got to put it down?
Yeah.
All right. Ready? Let's mix it again.
Let's mix it again.
All right. Ready to do some eggs?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Let's
Crack one. Oh, yeah. Fun.
Fun.
Ah! Good thing these are only for my family, just in case they get a shell, right? There we go. Another egg. Mix it in. And 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Vanilla? Yeah. All right. All right. Is it mixing all right?
Yeah.
All right. Don't put that in yet. All righty. All right. Let's scrape the edges again, Ben.
Yeah.
All right.
What happened to the egg?
It's inside here.
An egg.
Yeah, inside there's all the eggs. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is it all good?
Whistle.
All right. We are all incorporated, nice and fluffy. All good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our dry ingredients. We have 4.5 cups of flour. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's add in, then we have 4 teaspoons of baking soda.
Yeah.
And a teaspoon of salt. Then we also have a ginger, cinnamon, and clove. We're going to add that in there. And let me grab a little spoon. Mix this up just a tad.
Let's put it right here.
We will put it in there.
Come on, let's do it, Mom.
Let's do it, Ben.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Let's add in a little bit. All right, now let's start mixing. You want to add it slowly because then it'll get everywhere, right?
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay, all right, ready?
Ow.
Add in a little bit more.
Damn.
Whoop! See, it splashed out. Oh well.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Here.
Let's try you. Uh-oh.
That's okay, right?
Yeah.
All right, you gonna stand up a little bit?
Yeah. What?
A little bit more.
What?
There.
What?
Yep, and here it comes.
Here we go.
My mixer's working hard today. Ready to turn it up just a little bit. All right, the cookie dough is all mixed together.
Oh, that's a big one.
It is a big one, huh?
That is a big one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All righty. All right, the next step is you need to refrigerate your dough for about 2 hours.
For 2 hours.
2 hours, right?
Yeah, right.
It's easier to work with when it's nice
Daddy,
and cooled
Daddy,
off.
Daddy, I make it. I want to make it by hand.
All right, so we are going to mix this up just a little bit by hand.
Dad.
And I'm going to go ahead and stick this into the refrigerator for about 2 hours, and we'll be back to start baking, scooping, and baking. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, tell them, say bye. See you later.
Bye. See you later.
Say hello. Hello. Now, welcome back. So I have already baked off the cookies. So all I did was take my cookie scoop, and since I have a smaller one, I did 2 scoops of it, rolled them in a ball, and baked them at 350 for about 9 minutes. You still want them nice and soft. So now it is time to make our buttercream.
Yeah.
All right, come here.
Okay.
You gonna help?
I'm doing it.
All right, ready? Let's put the butter in. There we go. We got 1.
Yeah, what?
We got 2.
We got 3.
Yep. 2 sticks of butter. Right? All right, let's go ahead and throw that away. And then we're going to add a little pinch of salt and some vanilla.
And for this, we're gonna make it.
And now we're going to put this on there. All right. And let's go ahead and make that nice, light, and fluffy. And then we are going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar.
Maybe stop it.
Yeah, we're going to add our powdered sugar nice and slow.
You have to stop it.
No, I'm not going to stop it right now. Oops, I lied. It's not going fast. All right, you ready? We're going to add this in a little bit slow. The powdered sugar.
Mommy, I don't want to.
Come on. You help me? Here we go. So we need 8 of those. I got 1,
Oh, I don't.
2.
It's not these cold.
Yeah. All right, let that keep going. 3, 4. Oh, here it comes. Look at it go. 5. Yeah. 6. 7. 1 more. What comes after 7? Not 11. 8. 8. Yeah. All right, let's let that all mix together. Turn it up just a bit. All right, so I do have some stuff stuck at the bottom. Yeah, you hold it. So I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh, that was
It does look good, huh? All right, so now it's time to make this into a salted buttercream. So you need 3 to 4 tablespoons of the caramel mixture that you made that is nice and cool. Oh, more cookies are done. All right, there we go.
wonderful.
It's making, huh? Oh, don't do that. All right. All right. Still got stuff stuck on the side. So I'm going to scrape it down, make sure everything's incorporated. This is going to be a stiffer buttercream because you don't want it oozing out of your cookie. Right? That's right. All right, so now we need the taste test.
These are taste.
You want to taste it?
No.
Oh, you don't want to taste it. I'll taste it.
Ooh, that's good. And then this.
Ooh, perfect. Just get that hint of that salted buttercream. If it's a little too sweet for you, you can always add another pinch of salt.
We had a real bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now, since I have cookies cooled, I've got the buttercream done, my caramel is cooled. Who's ready to get started making these cookies? So what I'm going to do is all I have is a quarter-size Ziploc bag into a glass. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big old scoop of the buttercream and I'm going to smash it down into the cup. You can see it's going in. If you don't have piping bags, it's not ice cream, it's buttercream.
Look at that buttercream.
I know, right? All right. So here are 2 cookies that have been baked and cooled.
2 cookies.
All right, ready, Ben?
Ready.
Are you ready? All right. So now what you're going to do is just twist it off and have the buttercream go to one side. Cut off. This one you can do a pretty big size off of a corner. What you're going to do is you're going to take your cookie right here and we're just going to fill one of the sides of the cookie, pipe it. Woo! Cookie's nice and soft. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of the caramel.
It is cold. That's outside.
And you're just going to put it right on top of there. And top it with your other cookie. There you go. Look.
Cookie.
It's all done. Let's do another one, right?
Let's do another one.
All right. Here we go.
Underwood.
You want help? All right, come help me.
Hey.
Here, ready? Put that down. Here, I'll move you over.
Hold it.
You're going to hold the cookie?
Yeah.
All right, you hold the cookie. Ready? There you go. Wait, we got to put the caramel on.
I'll hold the cookie.
Yeah.
Now.
Now put it on top.
Hey.
Okay, that's good. You did it. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more.
Hold it.
You hold it. Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Ready? How to get this goddess?
Caramel on it.
I'll do it.
All right, ready? Don't smash it too big. Just put it on top. There we go.
There you go. Let's do another cookie.
Let's do one more. Okay.
Hold it.
All right, you hold it. One more. And then we'll give it a taste test. How about that?
Ooh.
There you go. Keep holding it.
Ooh.
All right. And
Yes, get that. What's this? This. We put it on top.
all right. There you go. Put it on.
Ooh.
Put it on top.
Put it on top.
All right. Good job. All right. Ready to cut one open?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move this off to the side so everybody can see.
Hey.
All right. Ready? Okay. If you caught that, great. I don't know. All right.
Oh, Mom.
Here is a cross section of the cookie. Here, you want a bite?
No, I put it on.
Evidently, he doesn't want a bite. Okay, so I will take a bite. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm right back into Germany. It is wonderful. Make this recipe at home. I'm going to amaze your friends with it. So, take a bite. Let me know if you make it in the comments below. Recipes down below too. Have a great night. See you later.
See you later.